Hey guys, what's going on? Facebook Live, a little Tuesday Q&A going on. And I've been fielding your questions over the past week via email and via the Athletic Body Made Simple Facebook group. So here we go. Without much ado, I've had my coffee. I am ready to go, and let's do it. So Jeff asks, tips on finding and keeping a good coach. So first and foremost, it's going to depend on what you're looking for in a coach. But the first thing I would look for is going to be expertise within a given field. So if you're looking for somebody who is predominantly focused on fat loss, or that's where their expertise is, that's where you're going to want to start looking for a coach. You're also going to want to look for basic accreditation. Do they have a degree? Do they have different certifications? Now, these things don't necessarily, disqualify somebody if they don't, but it's a good idea to have a basic, foundation of knowledge and some certification of that being true. So really look for some of those basic certifications and, look at who else they've worked with and what kind of results they've had. If they don't have testimonials, if they don't have proof, if they don't have some of these other aspects, they're probably not the coach for you. Okay, Tim asks, intensity techniques in strength training and power training. Can you use methods like drop sets during strength and power phases, or should they be avoided and held mostly for muscle and strength phases? No, you can definitely include some of these intensity boosters for building muscle when you're doing a strength and a power phase. So things like drop sets, extended sets, time sets, increasing this metabolic damage and overall mechanical tension, metabolic stress, all this stuff is important for overall hypertrophy, which is going to help you boost strength and power. Now, when you're looking specifically at power, I would be careful not to do too many long duration sets if you're very highly focused, with a specific sport or event coming up. But for most people, yeah, you can definitely include muscle building methods like drop sets and whatnot towards the end of your training to, have a little fun and then boost muscle growth. So, why not? It's fall, got to get gains. Glenn Willis, protein requirements. Is it better to have all your protein kind of a one chunk or spread throughout the day? The biggest thing in terms of protein intake is going to be what you're getting overall. I prefer to get it throughout the day to keep a constant supply of amino acids, but if it comes down to having to eat bigger meals late in the day and still hitting your protein requirements, that is fine. So whatever you need to do to get your protein requirements, do it in that way, but ideally spread it more evenly throughout. Annie, ouch, that's a bad finger crack. Can I substitute the kettlebell clean for the barbell clean? What are the differences? So the barbell clean is definitely going to be more effective in terms of driving strength, performance, and athleticism because you're going to be able to use heavier weights, and in my experiences, you're able to get better explosive hip extension throughout the exercise. Looking specifically at a kettlebell clean, it's going to be more effective for conditioning. It's going to be very similar in terms of building overall coordination, being able to synchronize movement patterns throughout your entire body at once, which is very important for athleticism. But in most cases, the barbell clean is going to win out. That said, if all you have is a kettlebell and you want to do a kettlebell clean, excellent, great exercise, nothing wrong with that at all. Mike Lowry, probably the best name out here. Definitely a big fan of Bad Boys back in the day. He and Martin Lawrence were, or Mike Lowry was Will Smith, I believe, right? Yeah. Anyway, how should I feel after workout? This is a really interesting question because you get some trainers and some coaches who believe I need to absolutely destroy and absolutely crush clients during every session. But really what a workout comes down to is creating a physiological response, whether that is boosting strength, power, triggering, mechanical tension, metabolic stress, damage to the muscle, whatever the goal is. It comes down to creating that response, hitting that minimum effective dose, doing a little bit more if you so please, but then getting out and recovering. There's no benefit to absolutely going through and crushing yourself after workout and feeling like shit. One of my coaches would always say is the goal is to stimulate, not annihilate. So get in, get your work done. If you want to have some fun, hit a ton of bicep curls and destroy your arms on Friday, hell yeah, go for it. But, don't blitz yourself, ad nauseum and feel like shit after a workout. Now, occasionally, and I did this a couple weeks ago, it's fun to do a challenge-based workout and really, kind of test your mental grit. Adding some finishers, adding some of these high-intensity boosters at the end. That's fine on occasion, and they're great for busting through a plateau. but don't make it a non-stop, consistent habit just to kill yourself in the gym. And it looks like that's about it right now for questions. If we have any more, I'll hang out for about a minute, drink my water. I got a workout coming up next. It's conditioning. I'm not too excited about it. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? You have any questions? Man, you guys are gonna make me go hit that conditioning work. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Feel free to keep sending questions in the Athletic Body Made Simple Facebook group. I'll add that in the comments below, and we will keep this going every Tuesday, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. And you have your questions. I'll fire them up and I'll answer them. Thanks, guys.